in depression, people usually don't want to talk about anything. So how can we pull them into a state where they are open up and speak? Great. Renu, you have a beautiful question. Trust me, this is a typical scenario. When I say that, when I showed you that picture, in fact, I'll go back to it. This fine. So every time you go and ask somebody, the standard answer will be fine, right? It's a very difficult thing to make that person speak up. Trust me, if he speaks up, if he acknowledges that he's not fine, the job is done over there. Rest he can manage himself. The only thing is that how do we want, how do we get people to speak? There are a lot of things that I've seen across us, and it's my own observations, and of course it depends upon person to person. Generally anxiety comes with depression. When you are depressed about something and you still have not given hope, anxiety comes in between, right? You are anxious, and there are few trigger words. So in case if anything happens, just wait for that person, be patient. Maybe a couple of words that you speak to him act as a trigger word, and this has to be a continuous process, continuous try and get something out of that person. But again, most of the time it may or may not be successful. But one thing that I keep on saying to people who do not want to share things with me, and again it depends upon the confidence level of that person into you. I have seen a thing happen to me. One of my friend, who's very younger to me, he's in fact in school. He reached out to me in during one of those Diwali times, and I see that generally he used to burst a lot of crackers when we used to meet up for Diwali. I saw him just sitting around quietly with just staring at people bursting crackers, and it was a very strange thing for me. I asked him what happened, and I asked him a couple of times. I took him around. I gave him took him around for a stroll, but he never opened up. So one thing that I did was I said that, look, I know there is something wrong, and I know it, and I don't deny it. First thing that you need to do is, in case if you feel like talking, please back to me. Please talk to me. If you feel that nobody will listen to you, come back and speak to me. And if you feel like you are gonna do something stupid, please come back, and this is my number, please call me up. 2 months down the line, when I was back from my hometown after celebrating all the Diwali, and all this episode was forgotten, I just got out of a meeting out of my office, and I suddenly had a call from this guy, and he started just crying. He just cried, and he never spoke to me. He never told me anything that what was happening wrong. He just just told me that his what's going on and things, but he never gave me the exact reason. But trust me, I saw him post that call 2 days after that call, first post from him on the Facebook, and I was really glad that this guy has somehow it gave me the confidence that this guy has come back into the world. Now that's something that you need to do. There has to be a constant effort from your end, and of course while you do that, you also need to take them into your confidence. Let them know that you are them for them, and most of the time, according to me, I think that will succeed. I hope that answers you. Of course, there are other ways you can try it yourself and probably share it on GTI platform. Also may be helpful to other people.